And then she's like, oh, I'm going to take you to the beach. Never mind. We're not going to find Morgan. I'm not looking for Morgan. I need something good. We'll go to the beach. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of TWD Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This one's going to be doing another character evolution video for this one. This one we're going to be talking about Alicia from Fear the Walking Dead. For today, this one's going to be doing another character evolution video. This one's going to be doing a video for Alicia for Fear the Walking Dead. So I always like when we get a chance to do some kind of character evolution videos for Fear the Walking Dead as well, because, you know, Fear the Walking Dead obviously is a series with a lot of great characters, and definitely very, very happy to do this one because, of course, this is my favorite character in Fear the Walking Dead. So let's talk about Alicia. So she was introduced, of course, in Season 1, Episode 1 of Fear the Walking Dead, and still alive right now in Season 6, Episode 7 right now. So, in Season 1, her character was okay. You know, I wasn't the biggest fan of her. She was just kind of there. She had a boyfriend. He died, of course. The apocalypse started. She kind of had a few scenes with Chris, but it was nothing major. So for Season 1, I'm kind of just like, she's just whatever for me as a character. Season 2, for me, she starts to get a little bit better because this is when we get to see kind of, you know, the stuff with them on the boat. I really don't like how she, you know, talks to this, Jack character, I believe his name was. And, you know, she completely feeds him all this information. And then, of course, in Episode 5, you know, then her and Travis both get captured, and then there's this whole thing that kind of ensues. So, you know, Alicia in Season 2, at least in the first half, she wasn't exactly the smartest character, I'll just say that. But I will definitely say one thing, though. I will say one thing. She got, you know, a lot tougher in this season, and she was a lot more able to kind of take care of herself, I felt like. And especially, I would say, in the second half of the season. Because in the second half, you've got basically the hotel stuff. You've got her, she's going through the halls. She's killing a bunch of the dead. She's like jumping in elevators and stuff like this. So this is when she really started to become a tougher character, I would say personally. And of course, by the end of Season 2, she has her first human kill when everything kind of just goes crazy at you know, at the hotel after Travis killed, you know, the two guys, of course, and then, you know, injured the other guy and stuff like that. Basically, that's when everything kind of starts going down at the hotel. And then, of course, they try to take out Travis, and Alicia kind of stops it. And of course, she has her first human kill. So Season 2 for Alicia, I actually think is a good season because she evolves a lot from the beginning to, like, at the beginning of the season, she just gives up any kind of information, and by the end of the season, I don't think she would dare do that at that point. She's just killed someone at that point. She is, you know, a really, like, I would say, at least in my opinion, she's a really great survivor by the end of Season 2. Now, in Season 3, we get to see her, I feel like, some of her best right here, because we have her and Travis, of course. You know, of course, unfortunately, we get to see the death of Travis. We do also see a relationship between her and Jake, of course, as we move into the ranch storyline. And of course, we have Kalataka and stuff like this. And this is when we get into some really interesting stuff here. But I do like the part where, you know, Alicia's kind of talking or whatever. Of course, you got the one part where she goes down, of course, into that basement. You've got, like, the walker head that's kind of just, like, sitting there as they're all drinking and stuff. And I'm like, so, okay, maybe some stuff that wasn't the greatest. But I'll just say that it still was a better season for her character. And I liked how in that season, when you would have Madison that would kind of go off, you know, looking for water or whatever she was doing, or, you know, if Nick was out there doing his stuff, Alicia would be the one they would be listening to at the ranch, at least a lot of the time. And that's one thing I really enjoyed a lot. Now, we do get to see, of course, you know, Taka move in, of course, after they make peace with Walker. We do have kind of a short supply of water, so Madison has to go off. And this is, of course, when they kick out Troy, which isn't good, because then, of course, he kind of makes his return with a her in the process. So, Alicia and the others get ready, and it's basically Alicia's kind of, it's Alicia's episode, I would say, for me, because she kind of gets everybody together. She kind of, you know, she gets the RV parked and all the vehicles blocking and stuff. They kind of try to, you know, contain it. And then, of course, they all have to go underground. The place is basically falling. And then this is when we get the stuff with them running out of air and stuff like this. Ophelia tries to go in through and kind of fix it. Does get bit in the process. But man, that episode for Alicia when they're underground and stuff like that, and you got a lot of that stuff going on, Absolutely amazing episode. And Alicia is like putting people down over and over and over again. The people that are just not going to make it. And man, I love that episode because that, in my opinion, is a great Alicia focused episode. And it probably still is actually one of my favorite character episodes for a character in Fear of the Walking Dead, and especially for Alicia. That episode, season 3, episode 13, This Land Is Your Land. Love that episode. Absolutely love that episode. Now, one frustrating element though is that she does say to Madison that she's going to go off on her own, and she's not asking, she's telling. That was a little frustrating to me, I'll be honest, but still a good episode for her character, and I'm not going to let that ruin it, because it was still a really great episode, honestly. Now, in the rest of season 3, of course, we got Proctor John, the man himself, the character that I personally miss in Fear of the Walking Dead, because I really like this guy. But of course, he wants to take over the dam. Strand is kind of secretly going to let them in, that type of thing. And Alicia is, kind of just hanging out there with the Proctors because she's forced to. And I love it. You remember the scene where Alicia and Madison and Nick all find each other again? And he's just like what does he say to Alicia? He's like, go hug your mother. I want to see a happy family reunion, right? I love this guy. I don't know why. Proctor John is amazing. So, in my opinion, one of the best villains in Fear of the Walking Dead, and it sucks he's only in 2 episodes. But, anyway, regardless, this guy was awesome. But anyway, so basically, then we got the sacrifice course. Nick, kind of says, okay, you guys go off. I'm gonna stay up here, and of course the dam blows up and all that kind of stuff. And then in season 4, so we get a major time skip here, and somehow Alicia is very just, she's gone crazy. She's really just, she doesn't know what to do with herself. And we're all wondering, okay, well, why is she that way? Boom, flashback. So we get to see them set up the stadium. We get to see the vultures come in. We get to see this kind of stuff. They're all chilling outside. And then we kind of find out that the reason why is because Madison wanted the place to stay standing. She wasn't ready to give it up. And by them trying to make the place work, unfortunately, Madison went with it. So, and that is why Alicia is so messed up. Now, not only that, then in the current timeline, we get to see them run into Morgan, Althea, and John. And we get the death of Nick as well, too, as a result of Charlie, which is as if it wasn't bad enough. So, man, that half season for Alicia's character, at least if we're going from her order of things, first she loses her mom, and then she loses her darn brother by the little girl that screwed them over back at the stadium, that also is kind of responsible for why Madison isn't there anymore. So, I really just don't know, man. This is why Charlie is a character that I still can't even believe she's in the show, to be honest. I'm still just absolutely shocked she's in the show. But that half season, as much as maybe you don't like when Alicia shoots John, which is the one moment I'm going to say, and this is when I am going to point something out. When Alicia shoots John, I was pissed off, and I still am just thinking back on it. Absolutely reckless and stupid decision. I'm sorry. It absolutely is. But at the same time, what she went through, it does kind of, make it a little bit more sense. So, but her shooting John, how dare you, honestly? How dare you shoot literally the nicest man in the apocalypse? I don't know. So that was that. That's something that I just, I could not stand. And even if she was going to shoot June, because I know that's kind of the excuse people make, is that, oh, well, she was going to shoot June and John got in the way. Yeah, I know that. But I'm just saying, at the same time, still, why would you just shoot June? I'm just saying randomly like this, I don't know, man. It was a bit reckless the way she did it. But anyway, so in the second half of season 4, of course, we get the Charlie episode. She kind of is trying to become a bit of a better person, but then she's struggling with what to do with Charlie. And I guess they kind of become, best friends by the end of it. I really don't know. The way they did that was really weird. I do like the episode for Alicia, but the way she kind of, just kind of lets Charlie just join her. Picture the beach and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. It was kind of weird. But I will say one thing right off the bat. I do like how Alicia is just hardened in second half of season 4. She don't care about nothing. She does not care about anybody. However, it does go too far. And this is the other part I'm going to say. Where she says, no, we're not going to go up and meet up with Morgan and the others. I'm going to take you to the beach instead of going and finding our friends. I'm sorry, and I blame this on Ian and Andrew because that was absolutely ridiculous. All of a sudden, Alicia's just like, yeah, we got to try to find everybody else. Where did Morgan, everybody else go? And then she's like, oh, I'm going to take you to the beach. Never mind. We're not going to find Morgan. I'm not looking for Morgan. I need something good. We'll go to the beach. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me right now? I don't know, man. That was really weird. And then basically, throughout the rest of season 4, she is just kind of there, but she is, in my opinion, the second main character, which you guys know I am grateful for. I just wish she had more screen time, and I do think her character in season 4 could have been written a little bit better. Now, speaking of written better, season 5. Now, first half of season 5, Alicia at her best, for me, honestly. Alicia in the first half of season 5, not only her look with the leather jacket and like the blood all the time, I love that. That is really iconic for her, like for her character. And I really do like her look in those episodes. But I will say one thing right off the bat. Alicia in season 5, first half, pretty good until she went over like looking for the kids. In the second half of the season, it drove me crazy because all she does is paint trees with her new boyfriend, and I just, I don't know. It was really frustrating. So, I'm not even going to go into it more because that's just, I don't know. Season 5, Alicia, not my favorite. First half, really good, I would say. Second half, absolutely horrible what they did with her character. So, in the first couple episodes of season 6, so we only saw her twice. We saw her, of course, when they took out all those walkers, which I thought was a great episode for her. And then for season 6, episode 7, we got to see her, of course, with Dakota, them looking for Dakota, and the whole Ed character and all that kind of stuff. And, of course, memorably, the face-off with Strand. So, in terms of an Alicia character overall, so her evolution in season 1, it's kind of whatever. Evolution in season 2, a little bit better. Evolution in season 3, really good, I would say. Evolution in season 4, it's alright. Evolution in season 5, not the greatest. Evolution in season 6, I like her so far, But in terms of a character, I would say personally right now, I think she's a really great character. I think her character could be written better at a lot of times, and that's the thing. I think the actress for Alicia, she does a great job. Honestly, I think the actress for Alicia does a really great job. But I will say one thing, her character could have been written a lot better in season 4 and season 5. So, that is my opinion. I really like Alicia's character. I do see the flaws with her character, though. But I will say one thing right now. I really do think that her character does have, she's evolved a lot. That is another thing about her. She really has evolved a lot as a character. So, anyway, guys, I definitely want to hear from you guys in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. If you guys are new here, click to subscribe and send my videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Follow Dan's Walking Reviews and subscribe, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Fear the Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.